All right, no one answered it. Okay, cool.
Okay. Well, that's too bad we didn't get an entire task force on that question we asked an hour ago, but that's going to happen sometimes. All right, I'm going to the sound, and we're starting the show, and we begin. Quarators now.
Oh, you see.
We have a soundboard.
Oh, you guys have.
It's a big production.
I didn't see it coming. That's you. That's your voice.
I'm fishing. That is my voice. How could you tell? Wait, how did you know? No one's known that before. Cut this out.
Yeah, dude, we got a pretty legit podcast. We got sounds. What does this one do? I don't even know.
That's the Quoker. Hold on, we're gonna get there.
Don't rush that.
Yeah, anyway,
sorry.
No, it's not my voice, and I paid a robot all the fucking money I got.
Dude, all the robots are taking your voice job.
They're
true.
taking my voice jobs. They're sounding like me, and they're saying the word Quarators. And that's the show, by the way. Welcome to Quarators. They're here for another week. It's Alex and Jeremy. Say
How's
hi.
it going? Hey, what's up?
We have a very exciting guest for you today. Also, the podcast this is the only podcast where we ask, what is Quora?
Yeah, it's the only Quora podcast.
It's the only one that exists.
No one's ever thought to do an internet podcast.
No one has found many websites before, and we're the only ones who have stumbled on some of
We've
them.
dug them up.
We'll get into Quarators' origins. And we have a very special guest, and this fellow is all the way from Ha-Ha-Tropolis. That's right, New York City. Another comedian coming down to visit the show. We have Tommy Bayer on the show. Welcome to the show, Tommy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. The only podcast, which is my understanding, that asked the question, is the internet's a little weird.
Yeah, we're the only ones who asked that.
Hey,
No one noticed it before.
Let's talk about how the internet gets a little weird sometimes.
People are like, the internet's so normal all the time.
I try
And
to
we're
read
like,
the-
not really. If you
Trying
think
to read
about
the
it.
thing like a damn phone book. I can't get any information out of it. It's a silly, silly place. Now, Tommy, you were saying you've never been on Quora.com.
Well, like maybe, like if I don't know,
Sure.
maybe I've been on. I don't know, not really.
intentionally. You've never gone to your URL.
I've never like,
and typed in.
I've never
Quora.
been like, I gotta get on Quora.
You don't have it bookmarked.
Yeah, maybe if I had like a rash.
Sure.
You go on like WebMD and then like the third one down is Quora.
Right.
Right.
And then you're like, what's going on with my rash?
This is most people's experience with Quora.
Yeah.
And
Is it? Or,
no,
think it is.
everyone we ask on
Genuinely.
here is like, they told me I was sick, but I'm not.
Yeah, WebMD is always like you're either like it's you're sick, drink water, get
Yeah.
rest, and then or it's like you're dead.
Yeah.
You've actually
Yeah.
been dead.
You have cancer.
You've actually been dead. You don't exist. You've been dead for 12 years.
Yeah, you're in hell.
Yeah, and you're like, oh shit.
Well, that's a bummer.
That
Everything you
stinks.
read on the internet about medical knowledge is like, your freckle seems like it's normal, but it's actually a growth that will slowly kill you. And then any doctor you ask about like 90% of the things that happen on your body are like, yeah, you can actually grow a lump 2 inches tall and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's normal. That happens
need to lose
most
weight.
people. Yeah. You fat as hell.
That's what having health insurance is. It's going to see a guy who makes $1 million to be like, you fat.
Oh my God.
Dog, you're fat as
on,
shit.
man.
Shaking a banana at you.
I bet, yeah, holding a cheeseburger like you can't have this even though you want it.
You love these so much. You love these.
You love
want to
these
eat
so,
it.
holding a cheeseburger and a beer and it's like you gotta quit this stuff.
You're going to watch me have it.
Because I'm a doctor.
I have the money to get this sucked out later.
And that's why we say on Quarators, don't go to a doctor.
Do not
Figure
go
it
to a
out on your
doctor.
own.
Going
They're
to the
fake.
doctor's so dumb.
They're liars.
They'll lie to you.
I'm only saying that because I don't have health insurance. Once I do get that stuff, it's good.
Oh yeah, that's why I got married.
That's
Health
why you get
insurance,
married,
straight up.
folks.
You got the marriage. Everyone knows once you get married, the government gives you marriage, health.
Yeah,
It's good.
it's called having a normal wife with a job.
But what you do is you bring your wife into the hospital, and then a lot of
Sure.
people like
And
lower
this
their
man's
papers
got a
and like,
wife.
What a beautiful woman right this way. I didn't realize you were with little Miss Thing over here.
The doctors go awooga.
Yeah,
They go boing oing oing with their eyes.
Their eyes pop out of their head, and then they actually see a dangerous growth on your body because they're so
Yeah.
good. I was
it's
looking-
dope.
I was looking for the Boeing, but I don't know where it is. I lost track
Jeremy,
of the
how long
Boeing.
have you been married?
Like
This
a
is
little less than
I
a
asked the
year.
questions.
Okay.
I got married in August.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Thank you.
He's a little green in the industry.
Yeah. You should ask him to open up for your wedding. Sorry, that was the thing we were talking about before.
Yeah.
I had a comedian,
You
Ben
did have a
Wasserman,
comic,
administrate my wedding, and he did a lot of crowd work.
He is a crowd work comic.
And by ladies, I mean grandmas loved it. They were very into being crowd worked at a wedding.
Grandmas love getting crowd work.
They're never swiping is the thing about them. They don't know what that is. Well,
You should have clipped that for reels.
Oh, yeah.
Grandma's getting crowd worked so hard.
we'll work
They'd
it
love
in
that.
there.
Get that on Ben's Instagram.
Jeremy's pretty good at digging out these clips. He's kind of a tech freak.
Yeah, I'm the hacker of the pod.
Have you ever considered getting like those sharply angled eyeglasses that were very big in the early 2000s in hacker movies, like Matrix 1 or 2?
And then posting the podcast and going, tap, 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 tap. I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I've got 6 likes on my podcast clip.
Retweet.
All right, let's read Quora questions.
Let's get to Quora.
Okay, so we have to say first.
Yeah, no one.
Our question from last week.
We wrote it an hour ago, so no one answered it yet.
No one's answered it.
It is, can cops be gamers? But
We'll check back
get
on
to
that.
Can cops be gamers?
What do you think? Can cops be gamers?
I
We
don't know.
kind of asked it because we figured there's a lot of cops on Quora, and we kind of just want people to be like, yes,
Yeah.
yes, they can.
Is it ethical for cops to be gamers? See,
Well,
maybe that was the punch up there.
Do they have like time to game?
That's what the thing
They
is.
retire at like 40, right?
They're working around the clock.
I think maybe they become gamers.
A lot of them game on the subway on their phones.
Dude,
I saw a cop on the subway on Twitter,
Yeah, there you go.
and I was like, "Come on, man!" the idea that he's like reading like, like someone's like communist tweet, and he's just getting like mad, and he's gonna like kill someone.
He's reading like age gap discourse.
Yeah, he's like, what do you mean? I'm 31 and my girlfriend's 26. That's what's problematic?
Taylor Swift can date whoever she wants.
Yeah, the idea
But he
that
has a gun.
the idea that he's getting mad on Twitter
Sure.
and reading like the same discourse I'm seeing, that upsets me. So I guess that they can be gamers.
I mean,
but they shouldn't be.
In my personal experience, it is mostly a Candy Crush filled industry. The
Sure.
cop
The
gaming
police industry?
They pay the candies to get the extra levels. They get
Wow.
the special bombs.
That's where our money's going.
That's where like the entire city budget is into candy bombs,
for police officers on the subway.
and that's for your protection.
Yeah, they do go on Candy Crush.
Candy Crush just gets very samey after a while, and that's my police abolition stance.
Cops are like, they exist on their phone in like a very like 2011 way. Like they're like still on Angry Birds.
They're checking out what's on Dig.
Was anything more fun than those birds?
They were cool.
Those are Angry
We made a whole
Birds.
movie out of it.
I played so many shitty games where you like tap and then the surfboard guy goes down and then goes off a jump.
Yeah. Did you guys ever do like Cube Runner?
Oh
think I
yeah.
have. I know that
That's a iPod Touch.
Sick.
How different
cut.
is that than the TikTok guy who runs away from the train?
Subway surfer.
Or he runs on the train? I've gotten this wrong on the podcast before.
He runs onto a train,
He runs onto a train.
I think.
He does the Teen Wolf thing, which we're
who
not
plays-
talking about.
The
this
guy who's
week.
You
underneath
guys,
the
you know how
South
they
Park
clip
videos.
podcasts with the,
Yeah.
you guys, we should do it where we're talking about like, is he running towards or under the, and then it's right below.
I guess
And
I
it's
just
like nobody knows.
I guess
Yeah,
I just
no.
don't understand what he's doing.
He's running. He's getting coins to feed his family.
Does anybody ever
It's
ask
his
why?
job.
Like why he's doing that?
It's to feed his children.
You can't get coins other places. It's got to be at the train yard.
It's a lot of coins.
Seems silly to me. Well, Tommy, we're gonna read other Quoras because
All
no
right.
one's answered that one. Is our point?
Well, this is a good segue because our first segment is our police segment, which is 5 Quo. And this is not a real police
Not
siren.
a real siren.
Yeah, so
You
we're-
are safe.
it's
If you're in traffic, this
I
is
always
from the
worry about
They're
podcast.
lying.
Yeah. You are under
They're
arrest.
lying. There's you're under it.
Pull over.
They're lying to you.
what's
There's
the-
a cop
where's
right
the
behind
gunshot
you.
one?
The
Throw that on
gunshot.
there.
Where it's back on bank
Yeah.
one here.
Can
There
you put
go.
your gun away, please? Alex,
If you're watching on YouTube, I've
I'm
just
scared.
edited out the gun. So these are questions related to
Yeah.
law enforcement, related to citizenry, and
Tommy,
just
we
how
know
to
you love
abide
the
under the
police.
law.
So we asked these police questions.
That's why we had you on.
Known police lover.
as a troop yourself of loving the
And
police.
thank you, by the way. Okay, here's a question. If you eat food near a police dog, customs dog, or military dog, will it pounce on you?
Will it pounce on you?
No, right?
This is, of course, relating to the fact that dogs love chow. My mother-in-law has a dog, and it's always knocking her salad on the floor.
Your
And then she
mother-in-law
just
is a dog, or
no, she has a dog.
Okay.
Why would I
thought
say?
you were doing like marriage comedy for
Come
a second.
on, she has a dog.
Was a dog.
My mother-in-law has a dog that is always doing like TikTok-style pranks on her and knocking her salad on the floor, and then she doesn't know how to deal with it and just sends us screenshots and is like, "It happened again."
Of just a picture of a
salad all over a floor and be like, she doesn't even eat it. Anyway, I guess that's what I would worry about with a police dog.
How much interaction does this question have on Quora?
It's got 4 answers.
4 answers.
One of
Okay.
them has a photo of a dog.
Good. That's
so
nice.
you know it's dog related.
No, there's no way.
No, I think they would. They've been trained only to eat drugs, right? They're drug
They
sniffing.
love drugs.
Yeah.
They eat gunpowder and they shit bricks. But the main thing,
They're like a British soldier, you know. Like you try to like get in their face and be funny,
Right,
And,
right.
and
Yeah,
they can't,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they will not break.
No.
the guards at the castle.
The guards at the castle,
yeah.
British. Those are British cops, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they're technically knights.
Are they? No, they're not.
Well, they're not knights in like the way John Lennon's a knight or whatever. But
is a knight.
Imagine like looking at one of those guys as like a young British lad and going like, I want to be so still.
That's what I want to be when I grow up.
I want to be so still and quiet.
nothing can faze me.
Right. So you can't even hurt my feelings. You think they go to the pub after their shift at the castle and they're like,
Sure.
I didn't even break once. No one hurt my feelings.
Almost got me, didn't I?
There's a lot of Americans and they were kind of in my face, right? And it was like not a big deal. It was like nothing for me.
8 hours of that is just standard
Yeah.
practices.
Also, why am I cognate? Why am I like British trash?
I can't believe they let me in here. Slags.
But yeah, I think a police dog would be one of those guys.
A British guy
In all seriousnly, though, I think they don't do that.
didn't balk
Do
you
you
the
think
once.
do you think you get a police dog to break? You hold some sweet bacon.
You're doing like dog bits for
Yeah.
him, and she's trying to get him to laugh.
I do think that it's easier to get a police dog to break than one
the
of
British
those
guys?
tough British
Dude,
guys.
you think
Yeah,
you
they're
could get
like,
arrested for
"Stone."
feeding a police dog like a bacon? Imagine, like, what are you in here for? I kept giving him treats. I kept giving him treats and the dog wasn't doing his job.
If you're like really anti-police and you just start feeding all the dogs chocolate,
Yeah, killing police dogs.
give a bunch of chocolate to a police
Yeah,
dog.
dude,
That's messed up, though. Yo, I don't do that.
If you really hate the police, you will kill a
Yeah.
police dog
They're not our friends.
by giving it grapes and chocolate. They can't eat grapes, right?
I think that's
They
true.
can't eat grapes.
Yeah, I
mean,
heard that.
Dogs can eat these things. They're just poisonous to them. So they'll like probably have like a horrible shit and then get rid of it. But if they eat like a ton of it,
Well, it's funny that they can eat like the couch,
yeah.
but they can't eat chocolate.
Can't eat chocolate.
How's that work, God?
My dog ate so many phones growing up.
Tell him, dude.
Does anyone ask God any questions?
We could ask God a
No one's
question.
ever done it.
God's probably on there.
Well, we gotta read the
Quora's kind
answers.
of like praying. It's people.
Yeah.
It's people who don't have get God in your life.
You don't
It comes
need to
up
ask
a lot.
Quora.
All right, so there's
not
4
really-
answers.
The answers are okay. They're just like
The answers are like, this is a dog.
yeah, your food has
Hi,
nothing to do
dog
with their
here.
training.
Dog typing here.
Dog expert.
Bark, bark, woof, woof.
Nope, they're far too well trained to be distracted by your food. They just ignore it.
Okay, so if you're like the police dog trainer, I imagine the entire job is like throwing a sandwich in the distance and being like, don't go after it.
Sure.
Go after this brick of cocaine. and then one course that's like, kill! Kill!
Yeah.
Feel the bloodlust.
But yeah, most of it is like sandwich based. Okay.
All right, that's
Well,
enough
that's
of
Throw
that
in a
question.
sandwich. No.
Don't even think about it.
Don't think about
All right, here's
All
our
right,
next
this one's
question.
more intellectual.
Okay. My neighbor has hidden cameras pointed at my bedroom windows and backyard and front yard.
Jesus Christ.
I can't see them, but I feel like I'm being watched. What can I do? I feel violated. What legal actions
Get the
can I
clips,
take?
start a podcast, and post those clips.
Hell yeah. Nice. How do you
okay,
know that they have cameras pointed at you?
They can feel it and they feel violated.
Oh, all right. Well, fair enough.
So the
Sorry I
question
asked.
is, we have to assume real cameras. Definitely in this
What do you
Quora, they have no proof that there are cameras. They just
Sure.
feel like there are cameras. And a lot of cynics would be like, there are no cameras. You're an idiot on Quora, but not us.
We believe women.
So is this like paranoia? Like, is this person just going like, I feel like I'm being watched, but there's no basis.
They say I can't see them, but I feel like I'm being watched. What can I do? So yeah, it's just like I sense it. They're like Saul Goodman's brother in that show.
And it's unspoken that it is a woman, and we do believe them.
What? Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't make any connection. I just said I believe women.
The question is, what actions could they take?
Here's what you can do maybe. So you feel like there's cameras pointed at you. Okay, this is a feeling. I would dig deep down and access a feeling where there's not.
That's a good point.
Such a good point.
So if you can emotionally, spiritually get to a foot where I just feel like there's no cameras, have that feeling.
Yeah, that's a better feeling.
You know, meditate on that.
Does it say what actions legally can I take? What legal actions can I take? So we're getting a lawyer
you go
involved.
to court and then like just vibe it away.
Just that.
Boom.
Vibe this out.
Yeah.
Honestly, as your lawyer, you gotta get over that.
Honestly, as your lawyer, you're killing my vibes right now.
I'm trying to drink whiskey during the day.
Mm-hmm.
This is a law office.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find the cameras, right? Like you can't just not.
Well, legally, you can say that they're making you feel violated. So you take them to court on like vibes charges at that point.
Yeah.
So what like law is the most vibe adjacent?
Yeah. Is there a vibe check law?
There's definitely
Where it's just
vibe
like
check.
you need the vibe check. You know.
Yeah.
Your Honor, pause.
Yeah.
This person says that you can like buy technology.
Is something gay? Pause on the. Whoa, pause. Something gay happens in the courtroom.
I think they're watching me or something. I don't know.
My names are a little sus right now.
I don't know what's going on with them. Okay, so this appears to be somebody who has.
You got to find a vibe lawyer.
You got to find a lawyer.
Because you're. This is a feeling based question. You got to find a feeling based lawyer.
Well, they're in the right place. They need to find a lawyer on Quora.
Sure.
That's going to be the right lawyer for you for this question.
A Quora user.
Yeah.
Correct.
Jordan Peterson is your lawyer.
Okay, this is an answer from Sweet Leilani.
They mostly.
What's that?
That's what it says.
Sweet Leilani.
Sweet Leilani. With only 5 followers.
We'll follow.
No,
her.
3 followers.
Get
And
your
now,
4
now
now.
4. We're 25% of the followers.
Get your cloud up, sweet Lala. Sweet Lalana.
This is like a new Quora. This is from May.
Yeah. Yeah. So this person says. Is that
How many sounds are
we have a lot of sounds.
It's like 30 or something now.
Is there 30 sounds?
Yeah.
Killing spree.
A lot of sounds.
What are you looking for in a
What are you
sound?
looking for?
Because we got it.
I think I've heard it all. I mean, it's all amazing.
You want to hear the cop siren again? I know where it is.
Do not bring this cop car back into the room.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Well, Sweet Leilani says.
Yeah, they said that they were staying in an Airbnb and they felt that they were being watched while they were taking a shower, and then it turned out they were.
Sweet Leilani.
I don't think that makes any sense.
Sweet Leilani, a great
How did they
exclamation, by the way.
They say they couldn't find any cameras. When I left the place, I found the owner had put a false review on the Airbnb website that was supposedly from me. Somehow he had hacked my account. It used wording I would never use, and I wouldn't have given this guy, the owner, 5 stars. That's for sure. So I guess they don't have any proof.
If I knew they were going to steal my identity, I would have given 1 star.
Yeah, I thought they were going to go in a direction. It's like I found out I was being watched because the owner was like, they did not shampoo. They did not shampoo in the shower. This is a dirty bitch. No more Airbnbs for this.
They're using the hidden cameras to film you in the shower just to like make fun of your hygiene, not to like have a video of you naked.
You shower weird.
This guy didn't wash his legs.
Yeah, watch or not wash your feet.
I a lot of times I skip the legs
Well, guess what? You just got owned by this Airbnb
in a shower.
owner.
When you're in a rush, it's easy to forget it. It's really understandable.
I'll skip the feet. I'll hit the soap on the body, and then I'll be like, I think it touched my feet.
Sometimes I get in the shower, I feel real amped, and it's like this was like when I'm scrubbing around everywhere. It's like a crazy guitar solo, pretty much. This one goes on for like a minute. We're gonna stop it right there.
All right. If there's any other,
It feels crazy when I'm in the shower. The shower goes crazy for a guy like me.
This lady put her own.
A lot of I feel like I'm being watched once.
So you're going to notice these answers do not have any legal action, and that's one of the cornerstones of Quora is not answering the question.
Most of the answers are people just being like, one time 4 years ago, I felt like I was being watched.
One time I got watched. It was crazy.
I mean, the impulsion to like just ask the internet is interesting to me.
Yeah. It's so human. So like us. Why are these women putting their picture
These
in
are
here?
ads.
Oh,
this is an ad for like the top 25 hottest ladies.
Oh, okay. It seems inappropriate to put on this thread, but okay.
Where can I buy this?
You want me to click on 25 hilarious beach photos that raise eyebrows?
What store sells this? What store sells this kind of thing?
Honest question: if they're hidden and you can't see them, how do you know they're there? That's not what we're asking, Mike.
Yeah, because of the vibes.
Yeah.
This guy lives in Chicago. His name is Mike.
Wait. Read the response to this question.
Okay, my neighbor constantly records my boyfriend, and whenever I go outside, the minute we walk outside, so does she with her camera phone pointing at us. Even our friends stopped coming over because they were freaked out with her recording us talking. This is all one sentence. Or working on a project, and you're right, cops don't do anything. What can we do that's legal? That's a crazy sentence.
You just want someone to answer the initial question.
Yeah. Sorry, Christine.
So they leave their apartment and their neighbors are in their face with phones.
Yeah, that's Christine's
her boyfriend.
problem.
You know,
so this,
again, get that video, clip it.
Yeah,
Reels.
Yeah. Throw it on Reels. Get some traffic on it.
You just got to. It's a Reels-based economy. You got to get on Reels, brother. I don't know what to tell you.
You're like the head producer of Instagram. That's a reel, and that's a reel.
That's my answer to every Quora.
Yeah,
This is like a concerning thing. I'm just like, listen, man, get on Reels.
That's a million views, easy.
Figure it out. Get on Reels. Do spots.
Sure. This is just comedy brain. It's just find a way to get this on TikTok.
You got to get this on TikTok, man.
My neighbor is heckling me, and I keep owning him on camera. What do I do?
It's Steve Hofstadter's house.
Steve Hofstadter's owning you. That'd be a nightmare living next to that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Just getting owned all the time.
Oh, my God.
You'd have no
exhausted.
Can you, like, do the recycling? And he's just like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't come to your job.
He's Steve Hofstadter roommate.
More Gatorade, huh?
Jesus Christ, man.
He's pitched that show. I'm sure he's pitched Steve Hofstadter roommate. Comedian destroys
program.
roommate. Put it on fucking NBC.
I think well, that's interesting. I don't think it's illegal to film somebody.
Not in New York.
Which
Not
is
in New York, baby.
Which is a weird thing. That makes me feel a little weird. I feel like it should be illegal.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like ring cameras,
But
I feel
also-
like should be illegal.
Also,
Ring
it's a little bit
cameras.
of an invasion of your privacy for someone to say like you can't do something with your phone.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like I can see that angle. So I don't know.
Is it like a genie situation? Like you have to like say it out loud for it to count?
What do you
Wait,
mean?
what?
Like, you know how with genies there are rules about like I can have a wish, but unless I say I wish, it's not the wish.
Okay.
And even if you say I wish and it's not your wish because you've
Yeah.
made the verbal contract, that's essentially
Genies are really for saying you can have anything you want.
Yeah.
They have a lot
They're
of
sticklers.
legality
They love
holes.
bureau-
they're
Bureaucracy.
sticklers. And yet when my neighbor's recording everything I do, they have nothing to help me.
I'm just reading this woman Christine's other question that she answered.
Well,
It says,
wait,
She doesn't have any followers. Leave her
You
alone.
Alex, on this, ask her, is this a genie situation?
we could do that.
Oh, wait, Jeremy, I see what you're reading, and I do not think we should put it on the podcast.
Never mind.
What is it?
It's related to the other thing she said. All right, I'll tell you and I'll cut this out. So she was like, they keep recording my boyfriend. And then her other comment is like, my boyfriend keeps saying he'll kill me.
Oh, my God.
No. He said there's a 5% chance that he'd kill her, which is a weird specific. But
The fact that it's specific sounds
we can't
bad.
talk about it. We have to cut it.
We're
It's
cutting
cut.
this out.
Okay.
This is like a normal lady.
Also, and then I'm not going to say what but we can leave this in. Is the boyfriend doing a bit?
How am I going to edit this?
Was he goofing?
Is he on Reels?
Did he say this on Reels? Because
That is a joke legally.
that's a joke. Anything on Reels is technically just a big fucking joke.
All right, let's leave. Let's get into animal stuff.
No one has stopped talking at any moment. This would be impossible to cut.
It's Quora Gone
All
Wild.
right, it's Quora Gone Wild.
This is our animal segment.
Quora Gone Wild.
Do you like animals?
You like
Yeah,
animals?
man. Of course.
I'll just bleep her name. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bam.
Hold on. I just showed my tits too, just in the Quora Gone Wild segment.
Yeah, we all get nude during.
Yeah, I
this
flashed Jeremy and Alex.
I liked what I saw.
Head to the YouTube for that. Why is everyone flashing? What's going on with that? Oh, okay.
You leave that.
Why is everyone flashing? You know why.
You leave that.
It's Quora Gone Wild. Who would win in an arm wrestling match? A chimp or a power lifter?
Okay, Interesting that Joe Rogan is on Quora asking questions.
He just wants to know genuinely because he's gonna do it if not.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a lot of could I fight a chimp questions on
Right.
here. And as we have established, no, you could not. The chimp will
would kill
rip
you.
off your eyelids and nails.
A chimp would kill you so fast.
But the question is not, can I fight the chimp?
What if you know karate?
Even if you know karate.
Dude, what
the
if a chimp was a black belt?
It's never been done. It's never been done. I'll
What
tell
if
you
you
that
train
much.
What if you train a chimp to be a black belt in karate?
That's a movie idea.
That's a movie. Black belt karate chimp.
If you go back to the 80s, Karate Chimp is a $500 million movie.
Well,
Dude, karate chimp would
Is there
be
not
great.
a karate chimp already? There must be.
I don't
there
think
must-
so, dude. I think we're writing karate chimp.
I'm Googling
There
it.
were so many movies where like
There's, like,
Ronald Reagan took a chimp to the store and none of them put a gi
Yeah, and
on
also
the
there's
damn
like
thing.
movies if like a chimp skateboarded.
We're watching a video with two chimps and geese right now.
It's not a movie.
But it's not a movie, just YouTube.
Do you know Air Bud's a biopic? I learned this recently. The Air
I heard
Bud-
it was a documentary.
This is too distracting to leave up for me. I'm sorry. There's a full animal fight happening in front of my eyes.
I learned recently that Air Bud is a real dog that was on like America's Funniest Home Videos, and they're like, let's make that into a movie. And they hired that dog, Air Bud, to play himself in the movie.
This is
No
the best
way.
Hollywood fact I've heard in my entire
this isn't about
life.
Quora, but it blew my mind, and I had to tell people.
Holy, that's pretty crazy.
This is like the one movie made in the 90s that wasn't just processed by murdering 100 golden retrievers. And they just found a normal one who can do that.
All the other 90s movies.
Yeah, fucking, we
You
talked
watch
about this
Starship
before.
Troopers.
No,
they
the-
killed so many dogs.
The one, not Fly Away Home, the one with the dog and the cat, and they're on Milo and Otis. They
Yeah, I've
famously
seen that.
killed like 100 cats.
They killed a bunch of cats.
They have a
for them.
scene where these cats fall off a cliff, and they were taking real cats and throwing them off a cliff.
You can't deny
Which
the
I don't know how
footage.
you're like, I'm off to work with my bag of cats.
I think there was like really just no rules till 2006. I think there was just like I think you could just kind of do whatever you wanted, and then like I think when Obama got elected, people
Sure.
were like, all
He
right,
was like, shut it down. No
I
more
think
killing
Obama
dogs.
shut it down.
We're gonna end the bush cat cuts.
we don't too many.
No, you
No,
have to
let's
do
see
it
it.
now.
You've opened this door.
Don't too many cats off.
Allow me to be clear.
I'm like hungover and getting lightheaded by doing this Obama impression.
Allow me to be clear.
Michelle told me
Dogs are for petting.
too many dogs are dying in this damn movie.
It's very funny funny to imagine killing a bunch of cats, and the movie you made is Milo and Otis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
that
you didn't
movie-
even make like The Godfather.
I don't know.
A lot
Milo
of
Otis
people are
rocks.
asking who can win, a chimp or a heavy lifter. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows, but we gotta stop killing these chimps. Find it out. So the question is, who wins an arm wrestling match? Is my
Sure.
point, and so there's a bit more nuance to it.
Dude,
Chimp is gonna rip your arm off.
How big are those guys? Are get pretty big though.
The
Powerlifters?
chimps don't get that big. Powerlifters can get very circular and powerful.
I think a powerlifter might win.
A powerlifter in the
If
right
it's like the
circumstance
mountain
could
from Game
win.
of Thrones.
Yeah, that guy's so big. And so I think we have to take this to an expert here.
Also, this is the idea that the chimp knows how to.
Sure.
Will arm wrestle and abide by the rules.
You've trained him.
Which is like saying like this is why you can't ever beat a chimp in a fight, because like a chimp's not gonna like follow the rules.
They don't
Yeah.
respect rules.
And
The chimp will rip your penis off.
Yeah.
Suck it.
They're punk rock like that.
And then what?
Then what? Put it back on. He's gonna put it back on.
He will put it back on
The
for
chimp
you.
will put your
He will.
penis.
He will sew it back.
That was Obama's first State of the Union when he said that.
If you don't like your penis,
lot
we'll
of
put
people
it back
said-
on.
He'll rip it off and then suck it. Okay.
Nah,
yeah,
that's
right.
crazy.
Chimp will suck your dick.
There's no rules with the chimp.
All right. Neither one. The powerlifter would position himself and grab the chimp's hand in preparation for the match. All right. Well, whatever.
No,
All
but
right. Whatever.
Confused by this hostile behavior, the chimp would attack the powerlifter and bite his face off.
All right.
And,
so
then win the arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
That's not really winning.
Because
though.
I went through the answers of this earlier. The thing is that although the powerlifter can outpower the chimp for the arm wrestling, the chimp isn't going to know how to do arm wrestling and will just like go chimp mode on your ass
He'll
and
just
rip
kill
off your
you.
eyelids and eat your eyeballs like little grapes.
Yeah, but if you could train it how to arm wrestle, I think it would lose.
It hurts to arm wrestle too, so it's gonna be so hard to explain to the chimp. Like
It's
it's
gonna
okay
take
to
a
get a
long
little
time.
hurt when you do arm wrestling, chimp.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's not like all the sexual assault you commit like a game. It's like it's a very specific thing we're doing.
Yeah,
The chimps are so fucked up, honestly.
they're bad people.
They deserve all the
Chimps are bad.
They're not good people.
they deserve all the bad rap that
Unfollow
dolphins
them.
get.
They
All-
need.
Oh, yeah.
They need Jesus. Chimps, y'all need Jesus.
chimps weren't raised right.
Dolphins are bad too, though, right?
Dolphins are bad, but they're also like really nice. Whereas chimps, I feel like, are mostly just kind of like super fucked up.
Chimps
Yeah.
are worse. Dolphins will rape, though.
Dolphins will rape.
Yeah, I would go on
yeah.
a limb and say I think chimps.
What?
I think they might rape.
They will.
I don't know.
They're bad guys.
I don't want
is what
to
I'm
like
saying.
and listen, like don't
Sure.
like cancel any chimp. You know what I mean? Like don't like go out there.
Me too's coming for the Dolphins and the Chips.
Don't like I don't. But maybe
No, here's the thing.
I've heard some
Yeah,
stories.
There's stories going around.
The dolphin reputation is oversold that they're such bad guys. When a lot of times they're just
Right.
like, "Ka, ka, ka, ka," and they
See,
pass
the
you the
thing is,
beach ball.
I feel like the Dolphins are getting a bad rap. I think like maybe like a couple guys. I think
don't know.
I think
Dolphins
there's
are
a
getting a
couple
bad
bad.
rap.
I think-
there's a couple bad apples in the Dolphin.
You guys just want to work for the Dolphins.
Dolphins are really good.
You know they run those fucking clubs.
Yeah, and they they make money.
I do think it's weird that dolphins are so into human girls because it's like you're a fish, like you're
Are they
not like
actually
very
into
sim-
human
yeah,
girls?
they're like really horny little.
I know women
Yeah.
will
Pervs.
like. There's people out there who will date a dolphin, but I never thought the dolphin was into it.
You
I
know, a lot of
thought,
people say
welcome
they'll date a
welcome to the new
dolphin.
show. Will you date a dolphin?
will you date a dolphin?
Are you smarter than a dolphin?
Would you date a dolphin if it was Steve Hofstadter's roommate? We
If
find out.
You're on Love Is Blind, and then you find out halfway through it's a dolphin.
Love is dolphin.
Oh my god, he's talking to me like a human man through the walls this entire time.
Yeah, they do like dolphins do like people.
Yeah,
Some people like dolphins.
it's true.
And
Legalize it. I don't give a
legalize
shit.
it.
I really don't. Is the thing.
Yeah, I really
I really don't care.
honestly. If there's two consenting adults, one's a dolphin.
What's a dolphin?
No young dolphins. No dolphins. Like
If there's too many years between you,
It's
dolphins
too much of a
can't.
culture gap.
if there's a dolphin who's lived for 18 years, and you,
How long does a dolphin live?
I would say I would say probably 22 years. That's my guess.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know how long a dolphin lives.
What do you? Who's he? Wait, why not?
Dolphin age dating discourse.
22 years. Just
Apparently
old enough to get hot.
Orcas apparently live 50 to 90. Striped dolphin 55 to 60.
Can I just say how
really?
far off of chimp discourse we've gotten right now?
The discourse about chimps.
Because here's the thing: is chimps have twice the strength of a man, but a mountain-sized man it weighs 4 times as much as a chimp. So then you can win an arm wrestling match.
I think the mountain would win.
And then people are still posting gorillas like that's relevant right now. Shut up! It's a different monkey.
If you somehow caged the chimp in an apparatus where only his arm, I like where like only the chimp's arm was mobile.
There's a man with his nose ripped off. It's very distracting.
Oh, look, who is it?
And
Who
now
is
he's
it?
posted the mountain.
I'm jealous. You guys are on the computer right now.
know.
You want to see this guy's nose? Get
No,
ripped
I don't
off?
want to see that.
We're clicking around too much.
All right,
Stop
I'm
clicking
sorry, I'm
around.
sorry, I'm
Don't
sorry.
don't show me that.
You're
stuff.
right. If you get him in the apparatus where just his arm can move like this.
Yeah, if you could restrain the chimp in a way where only his arm was able to move, I think you could get a big guy to beat him.
That's some
think
human
so.
centipede ass science. The chimp restrain only everything but the
Does
arm
that count?
machine.
Yeah.
Just like a full suit of armor that's locked in place.
That's exactly. And then if you could grab it,
He'd still somehow.
and then
rip off
also
your
you'd probably have to
fingers.
cut his nails because his nails might stab you.
Yeah, and he's gonna do. You can do these too.
So
to
if
pull.
the chimp had a
well-
manicure and beautiful nails,
Let's do it. Let's go get a chimp.
if a chimp had a beautiful hand,
Fellas, how beautiful would a chimp's hand have to be?
for you to beat it in an arm wrestle.
Okay, let's do the next question.
Okay. Next question.
You've covered a lot of
chimp's
ground
in a
here.
dress with like makeup.
That's just like
okay.
a normal makeup company. That's how they test it.
I've been excited to get to this one.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. It's got 2 answers. Snakes have poison, but do they know it?
Do you think snakes are like aware?
I don't think animals have like an awareness. No, they're not conscious.
You don't think they know about like? But I got that dog in me.
Do animals know they got that dog in them?
Snakes have venom too. Not to correct this.
No, I think
Quora
there's
user.
they instinctually can but knowing is a weird because knowing implies like awareness and conscious.
Yeah.
And I don't think they have that.
Like a snake would never write a paper about the impact of its venom on
Right.
its community.
Yeah,
But
but
does he know?
this is a deep one.
When a snake bites someone, does he know he's injecting them with poison?
I think it's like a muscle where they're like, I give them a taste of that. Or they just are like, this is just for fun. This is just 2 inches of knife going in your body. and
yeah,
then
I
that's
just
it.
like doing this.
Yeah. I'm just a little freak with a mouth.
Yeah, it's like when like squids like shoot ink out.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they, or is it just a reaction? You know?
I think it's got to feel like, and there's got to be a better analogy, but it does feel like peeing or something, like where you're like, until you like.
Do you know you
squeeze
have
the
piss in
muscle.
you?
Yeah, I know I have piss in me.
Yeah, but you're conscious. You know you have a lot of things in
Animals
you.
don't have thoughts. They just kind of.
They just vibe.
They're purely vibes.
I feel like early on I knew that though.
Could a snake know if there were 3 hidden cameras on him?
Like a baby doesn't know it has piss.
That's true.
A baby just pisses.
But does it? But when they can control it, maybe it becomes like a venomous kind of ejaculation.
But I don't know anything about snakes, so not snake expert here. But I don't think they can control when they I think it's just a reaction.
Yeah, I think
It's like a
coming out.
fear-based thing.
We're gonna have to go to the
Do
comments.
skunks know they stink?
Skunks do
Let me
know. I
ask
would
you
argue
this.
skunks do know
Does
that though.
Pepe Le Pew know you a stinky motherfucker?
He knows he's problematic. He's trying to kiss that cat.
Yeah, he's a dog.
They took him out of the Space Jam movie, which is so funny because he was too canceled. And then
He's
they
in
put
jail
They put
for
in the
Space Jam
Clockwork
2.
Orange characters in.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, well, they should know better because they're not skunks.
Known rapist.
They-
Literally in the movie.
Important distinction. That's the Clockwork Orange guys after they've been through the nightmare machine, so they're better now. We fixed them.
Yeah, they looked at all the content.
Rehabilitated, therapied, healed Clockwork
They're
Orange
growing.
guys. Oh man!
All right.
They're just
Damien-
drinking milk at the milk bar.
Damien Dorhoff, whose qualification is knows German, says venomous snakes know instinctively that they have venom that they can use to attack prey or defend themselves against larger animals.
In Germany, there is an expression.
But I would even refrain from using the word no. I don't think animal. I don't know what word to use, but it's not.
Do you know German?
No, I don't.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why I paused. I was like, wait, do I know? And I was like, oh, actually, I know zero German. Wait, I thought about it for 1 second, and I've actually never known German besides Guten Tag.
I thought I might know German, but
Sorry. I just had to think for a little bit. I thought I might have been fluent in German for a second.
you could get into a car accident and know German.
Yeah, that's true. You never know what you have inside unless you're a snake. And
You
then
could
you're
do
aware
that.
of these. Was this answer the one with the picture of the baby getting bitten by a snake?
So this one says yes, they do know that they have venom and they choose how much to do. And then the other answer says no, snakes do not have the cognitive ability to understand that they have poison. They are simply born with the ability to produce and deliver venom. And then they have a GIF of a snake attacking a baby.
It's attacking a baby, but the point is that the snake, because it knows it's a baby, is just like playing around a little bit.
How's that baby defending himself?
Well, he's mostly getting owned by this snake over and over again. I don't know how to put this in the episode, and it's kind of a technological bulwark for me. But you can see there's a snake.
That baby's
fucked.
That baby's fucked.
That baby's gonna die.
I think it's okay though because the snake's just playing.
Screwed.
He's just playing.
The guy says that the snake is not going to hurt the baby, but it doesn't look like.
Like you wouldn't put that on there if that baby died, right?
You know what's crazy?
You wouldn't have a GIF ready.
I've seen that GIF before.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know, man. Quora.
Okay. Well, it's good news. The baby's fine.
Yeah.
I guess that one's just making the rounds. The snake attacking a baby.
Apparently,
GIF.
it's a defanged and domesticated cobra.
Oh.
Pet Cobra. Make that movie.
So
yeah,
You
we're making
motherfuckers.
A lot of movies
You
this episode.
fucking piece of shits.
Hey, listen to me. Make that fucking movie.
Make that movie now.
that's going on Reels.
Put that on Reels.
All right. Well, that's all the snake questions.
Hey, anybody ever teach a cobra karate? Oh, okay. So for this one, you gotta dig up the sound here.
Right,
but this is our celebrity in
Let's
Hollywood.
do it. I don't have this kind of
Okay,
computer.
so this is very exciting. We know that you're somewhat of a entertainment buff. Is that correct?
No.
Well, you're gonna love this segment.
Yes.
This is Quinceltown. There's a song that's supposed to. There we go. Quinceltown.
Hollywood's biggest stars on Quora.com. You know Tinseltown? Like Tinseltown, but Quinceltown, but it's a Q.
How tall is Tom Cruise? Is he really cool like that?
He's tiny.
Yeah, he's tiny.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
I would say 5'7".
I think he is something like that.
I think it's even shorter, maybe.
All right, let's read some of these questions.
He's 4'9".
You can put him in your pocket. Well, this is a kind of a new hot celebrity. She's the talk of the town square. Everybody's saying Wrecking Ball. We're all talking about Wrecking Ball. This is about if Miley Cyrus really made out with an alien, would she die of toxic shock? Now, I don't know if this is in reference to something.
Did she claim to make out with an alien?
Is this about the Katy Perry song where she makes out
That's
with an
what
alien?
it made me think. I think that this person.
I kissed an alien and I liked it.
Yeah, I hope my human boyfriend doesn't mind it. That's her song.
I gotta be honest, man. I think Miley Cyrus is crazy enough where if she made out with an alien, I think she would be just fine.
Yeah, she probably kisses an alien, then turns around and goes, "That was normal to me."
Yeah,
Sure.
she the type of girl to kiss an alien and think, that's Tuesday. I think that'd be Tuesday for her.
Yeah.
They all feel like that, she'd say.
I don't think she'd have a problem going to bed that night.
So
now you take a motherfucker like me, I kiss an alien.
Boom,
well,
you're dead.
I'm going to be talking about it. It's going to be a bigger deal.
You die of toxic shock, possibly. So there's two elements of this in Miley Cyrus making out an alien. Are they talking about Katy Perry? And then the second part, would she die of toxic shock? Which I think is when you, like, if you leave a tampon in too long and then it gets infected.
Yeah.
So would that happen to her?
Fucking expert.
We brought you here.
Fucking expert. Who is this guy? Jesus Christ.
By the
Answer
way,
in
there
German.
are no answers on
Yeah,
the
no,
question.
we can put one though. We can say no.
Okay, yeah, just say no, probably.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Probably
that's fine.
not, and it's offensive that you think she would.
Yeah.
Well, Jeremy's just talking with one hand here. Let's not wear him out.
Oh my
We need him
god.
for the
I'm
podcast.
so tired.
He's made it to it.
Toxic shock that's not when you have a tampon.
Well, it's just whenever there's too much toxicity in there.
Toxic shock is, I thought it's when you get, it's not when you get scared.
Is it when
Die?
you get scared?
Is it when you get scared and die?
Yeah, because you had a tampon in for too long.
Yeah, you're scared because you're like, how long has this been in there? I think we're onto something with the tampon. I think this fear thing is.
We're two married men. Toxic shock syndrome is a bacterial infection.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're nice.
Okay.
It's not when something like not something toxic scares you.
No.
Like something
Oh
like
my
bad vibes and
God.
toxic.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like internet slang or
You're
something.
gaslighting me so much.
If you go to Urban Dictionary and put in toxic shock syndrome. So it's actually not unreasonable that an alien will give you toxic shock syndrome because your biomes are so different.
But just from making out?
well, if you're letting
How's that
if you're
alien
letting
gonna
their tendril
Maybe
deep down there.
yeah. If their tongue is a tampon.
Depends if it's French.
I
They're a
changed my
shampoo
mind. I think you would die. I think.
I think you'd die.
Sorry, let's stop with the jokes right now. I think if alien goo got in your mouth,
Yeah, you'd die.
Oh yeah, you would definitely die.
I think your body would go, "What is this?" Or maybe
Yeah.
you grow powerful.
I mean, one guy ate a bat. One guy ate a bat a few years ago, and then
Right.
it ended the world for like 3 years. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
if you
it
made
ended
out
the
with an
world for
alien,
yeah, but that guy got me some unemployment money. So hey, why don't you eat another bat?
He said it. He said the
Hey,
catchphrase.
who's guy's got to eat a bat around here for me to get a little unemployment check? What guy?
That's not me.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to eat that.
Whose
I-
bat's dick do I gotta suck to get a little unemployment check?
You can
around
say he's
here?
not married.
Around here, folks.
Tommy is single, by the way,
I'm newly single.
and he's looking
Nice.
to mingle.
Yeah. Whoa.
or the cat is.
Oh, the cat's stretching.
upset
That's
that we
producer
were talking.
I
Waffles.
saw it in the mirror.
He's not in his usual pelican case the way he has been the last few episodes.
Yeah. I was in a relationship for 6 years.
Really?
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Well, now you're free. You're ready to get out there.
Yeah, it's crazy because I'm 16. So,
That's really messed up.
How old
Yeah,
is your ex?
huh?
How old is your ex?
16.
All
Wow.
right.
We started dating when we were 10.
It's true
dude.
love.
Yeah, moved in at.
The beard does look good now that I know the context.
Was any of that
That
on the
you're
episode?
16. No,
Was
no,
any
no,
of the
no,
beard
no, no, no,
discussion
no,
on the
it's not.
episode?
I'm trying to grow a beard for the listeners, and it's not going well. And people are saying it's bad, and you need to stop.
You're too blonde. It's not going to pick up on the camera.
And-
They're just going to have to take your word
I'm
for
trying.
it.
Yo, dude, do you know what I think would be funny though? So I can grow a little bit of a mustache, and it's like a little blonde and red. Dude,
Right.
what if I dyed it black?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, because I am single, and I think it'd be funny to just be like weird,
Yeah, it is funny.
to be like a weird guy.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good
To be scary.
and in New York, they love that.
Yeah, you can just be like weird and like a twink. And girls are like, yeah, sure.
Ooh, he's like a mischievous elf.
He's
Let's
got
take
a
him home.
black beard.
Yeah,
like
like
a
a-
pirate.
Like a black weird pencil mustache.
Look at this buccaneer I brought home.
You know?
All right, so this next question actually is a really good question, but the
Okay.
answers kind of suck. But we've had this in here for a while. So the question is, if Marilyn Monroe had lived, do you think she might have appeared on the sitcom Friends, possibly as a guest character who Joey had a crush on? So, yeah, I don't know if I think that. She would be very old by
She
that
would
point.
be very old. I mean, that would be a good episode, I guess.
The thing about Joey, you know he's a doll.
I've never seen Friends, but I imagine Joey has crushes
The
on
thing about
older women.
Yeah, he's kind of like the master Roshi of the show. This is the only way I can understand it. I have to
Can
map out
only-
which Dragon Ball universe.
It's like the only way you could get through life. When you're doing your taxes, you're like, which one of these estimated taxes is the Master Roshi?
Rachel Lisboma.
I'm claiming Master Roshi on my taxes. I got a big return this year. I claimed Master Roshi.
Your accountant's like, Alex, paying your taxes is like Goku.
Wow, that's strong.
Oh, I gotta do that.
Wow, he's the best.
I think Marilyn Monroe would go on New Girl before Friends.
Yeah, that's
New
for
Girl
sure.
was on way after Friends.
I'm
like 15 years after
Yeah,
Friends.
but this is the universe if she lived.
That's
How
true.
old? She was born in 1926.
Okay.
Someone has photoshopped her to look slightly older.
No, it's not a Photoshop. That's just a picture of her.
I don't think that's a picture of her.
You're always defending Marilyn Monroe here. It's huge Marilyn Monroe
whatever, who
fan.
cares?
Known Marilyn Monroe defender.
Yeah. Hey,
Everyone's so mean to Marilyn.
this is the thing about married guys is they will just go to death for Marilyn Monroe.
Dude, married guys love Marilyn Monroe.
She hasn't done anything wrong.
She's our pinup princess.
She hasn't put anything out in a while.
Yeah. Not since she went on Friends.
Friends ruined her career.
I also like the question is do you think she might have gone on Friends? And it's like, sure.
All right,
whatever.
Let's entertain this question because this is what the podcast is. How old would she be? So
She
Friends
would be
is
68, according to Quora.
yeah. I think she's going on Friends.
Yeah, easily. Why not?
She's still got star power.
Yeah.
She's still got star power.
And they're gonna have her walk over a grate.
She would have a Betty White.
Yeah.
A similar thing.
She goes on
Resurgence.
Friends. She goes on Friends as herself, and there's an episode where Joey brings home this old bird, and they're like, "Joey, you're bringing home some old bird," and he's like, "Yeah, but she's Marilyn Monroe." And then there's a audience reaction that's like,
Joey
"Ooh."
sounds
Alex is like a 40s producer.
That is what he's kind of sounds like.
dame. He's got a dame on his arm, and guess what?
But the thing about Joey is he's Italian, and that's like the whole character. So
yeah.
it's just
Yeah. What
like-
if a guy was Italian and dumb?
It's so offensive what they did on Friends. But that said, he would date
He's
Marilyn
dumb because he's
Monroe.
Italian.
I didn't say
And
it.
it's not me who said
I didn't
that.
say
It was
it.
Friends.
It was
Friends.
It was America who said it, and we've changed since then.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that was like 30 years ago? Marilyn Monroe would be even older now.
Yeah, she'd be like 90 something.
She wouldn't be able to go on, I think you should leave. They couldn't get her for season 4 of I Think You Should Leave to do her best Tim Robinson
She wouldn't be
impression.
on Succession.
Yeah. I think if Marilyn Monroe was around, I don't think we would have Betty White.
That's
Oh.
true. They'd be like, we don't need
In this universe, she would be the Betty White, where it's
Right.
like, oh, look at this. She's like whimsy and cute.
Yeah.
She would be doing like Twix commercials.
Right.
She'd be like, oh, you don't want me when I'm angry. Have a Snickers. She'd be
But
doing
Betty
that.
White never like had sex with John F. Kennedy, so she'd be even better. It'd be like a better Betty White.
Yeah, it'd be a better Betty White that had sex with John.
Yeah.
that was my only gripe
That was
with
my
Betty
main
White.
issue.
That was like, wait, who's this older woman? And I was like, got it. Did she have? No, didn't have sex with John F. Kennedy. And I was like, well, count me out.
She does not have
Get
the
her off
seed of
SNL.
America.
I'm mad now. I'm getting mad.
Yeah, that's too bad. Anyway, yeah, I think she
Anyways,
go on there.
Betty White also was not on Friends.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but Betty White didn't. She
should have
popped. She
been.
popped in like
Later.
Betty White popped in like 2010.
yeah.
yeah, she wasn't old enough, whereas Marilyn would have been.
Betty White did.
That's
I
right.
think she got JFL in like 2011, and I think that.
It was Betty White, Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah. A lot of
Pete
the
Holmes.
Chicago guys.
Yeah.
That's the thing is like she's on the Unwrapped showcase. She's Betty White.
Yeah.
For nobody.
She's been on television for 50 years.
Yeah, why is she doing the Unread Midnight Show? What the hell's going on?
You ever wonder what happened to the state of this industry? Betty White showing up on the Unwrapped showcase. I don't know.
I will say though, dude, she did hold court though in the diner after. There are stories. There are stories of her just holding court.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
my liege. That's what I'd say to her.
That's
If I was in that room, thank goodness.
you were a mid 2000s New York City comedian.
Yeah.
Sick, dude.
My leash.
That's how we talked back then. That was how the industry was.
All right. Well, that's. Someone says no. She would date Chandler. I guess.
Oh, well, Chandler was he took his romances more seriously,
Well, that's good to know.
but he was a silly guy.
Could I be any more inside? What does he say? Can I be any more this?
Could I be any more having sex with Marilyn Monroe?
Marilyn Monroe.
I'm Eskimo Brothers with John F. Kennedy.
Could I be any more Eskimo Brothers?
All right, that's enough of that question. One person says no. You would not. How do you know?
Close it.
All right.
That's enough.
All right.
Speaking
Hey.
of that's enough.
Oh yeah, this is our parenting segment. Do you have any kids, Tommy?
2.
What
Too many. I have 12, and I don't see them.
Hey, they're cheaper by the dozen. Well, this is our parenting segment, Quaranting.
Parenting.
No, that's the train.
Enough.
We're sending them home.
I got it eventually.
That's enough.
It says that's enough.
All right.
Anyway, yeah. So
This
it's
is
about
parenting.
parenting. Yeah, parenting.
Parents on
And
Quora
it would be
stupid.
called that because Quora.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're all like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I figured that out.
We have really good segment names.
I'm good at solving wordplay.
Little puzzles.
Little puzzles.
We're still trying to figure out how to get them on reels. So this, all of these different parenting questions usually are revolved around. First of all, this is the most manufactured Quora segment where people just make up a lie and are like, "Do I shoot my kid with a gun? He was playing Harry Potter." But some of them have a germ of truth in them.
Yeah.
And so this question is: my dad threatened to clean my room. What should I do?
All right.
What should
Let
I
him
do?
Let him do it.
If he threatened to clean your room, this is in response to you not cleaning your room?
This is a teenager and they're hiding something.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. They have
My
some
mom,
sort of-
my mom would do. So I have 2 brothers, and we're all like, we'd smoke weed when we were children, and
Oh, yeah.
we were some of those guys, and then my mom knew because she would go, "Hey guys, stop doing drugs. You're 14," and I would go, "That's not gonna happen." I'm like, "You're gonna want to sit down for this."
Made me so fucking mad.
But this is not gonna go down the way you think it is. But she would do like sweeps, and she would be like, I would come home and she would be like doing deep cleans
Right.
but not like everything. She's going through.
Yeah,
In
everything.
show business, we call it sweeps week. When our
Sweeps-
mother checks our room.
Yeah,
Sure.
sweeps week. Yeah, so I think the dad wants to do sweeps week
Yeah, he's
on
trying
your
to find
ass.
your weed.
What
And
should
also,
you do?
cut that shit out too, by the way. And let your dad go in the room.
Let him find out.
Yeah, I'd say
No secrets.
This
he
dad's
wants-
got no fucking balls for threatening to go in.
Yeah.
If you want to fuck around, he's going to find out.
Parents should not be respecting their children's
I
boundaries.
think that's true.
Just go in.
Yeah. Don't molest your kids.
Oh yeah, well that's not.
That's not what we meant.
Yeah, go in. Go in. Your dad's gonna go in and fucking do whatever clean.
Yeah,
It's his
he can
house.
do whatever he wants.
that's
in
allowed.
there.
Yeah.
That's for sure. The top answer is clean it yourself.
The best thing to clean is to clean it yourself. Yeah, that's what they all say, basically.
And that if you don't want him to clean it, that you could clean it yourself.
Yeah.
If you're so high and mighty all the time.
What? Some people say let them clean your room. That's what I say.
Yeah, that's free. They clean it for free.
Yeah.
If you have
I
anything
wish
to
someone
hide,
would
hide
clean
it
my.
yourself.
I wish my dad would clean my room today.
Yeah, that'd
Dads
be
hate
great.
cleaning
That'd
my
be.
room.
My room's messy. I got clothes everywhere.
yeah.
Sure.
I could use a dad to come in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Find your.
Let me hire
weed.
your dad.
Maybe you've lost your drugs and you need your dad to come in because they have a sort of drug sniffing ability.
He has
Yeah.
a dog's nose.
I need. I need them to get found.
Yeah, see, the thing is, we're both married men, so we got to keep our rooms spotless.
Saying that it's a really nice. Yeah, but I used to be a married. I mean, I wasn't married, but I was in a relationship for 6 years.
Yeah, that objectively was a lie, but still.
But that's kind of like being married.
Yeah, your room
true.
was clean back then.
Yeah, it was a nice apartment.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that happened, except for all your alien opportunities now.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I'm gonna
can
get
make out now.
some gross
Alien.
aliens snatch.
We're going to go Mass Effect mode in my room this week.
That's what that game's about.
Yeah, it's pretty much like, can you seduce all these blue ladies?
That could be an '80s movie too. You dating an alien?
I dated
How
an
about
alien.
dating an alien?
That's got to be a lot of movies.
There's Earth Girls Are Easy,
Sure.
where Jim Carrey is like a cunnilingus monster.
You see an alien in it?
Yeah, he has a super long tongue.
Sick.
Yeah. Hey, check out Earth Girls Are Easy, 1988. Definitely look into that.
Anyway, that's
It's a
really
real.
all there is to say.
It's real.
Yeah.
I've heard of that movie. Let's look
Interesting.
up when it is. What year do you think it is? Earth Girls.
I guess 1988. I think it's even earlier than that, actually.
Not 1988. You nailed it.
Holy shit!
Really? So I'm kind of like a smart guy then, aren't I?
You're tapped in.
I kind of know a lot about when the things came out.
I am so sorry I implied you're not smart earlier.
All right. Well, yeah, so your dad's going to clean that room. We're done with this question. This question sucks. Wait. Oh,
Next
it says I'm
question.
a slob. I thought it was like I'd let my dad slob me.
Well,
This is a website for perverts mostly. It hasn't really come up today.
yeah, it's a lot of perverts.
It's perverts being like, "Can I be a pervert?" And people going like, "No,
No. That reminds
cannot-
me of
you
when I
cannot-
was a pervert.
you cannot be a pervert.
It's not allowed.
Not okay.
It's not allowed.
You have to be normal."
You can only be a pervert if you are Joey.
The-
Yeah.
And
well,
you're dating Marilyn
You
Monroe.
can only be a pervert if you're Italian.
The question is always phrased like, I'm thinking about being a pervert. Should I? And then the people are like, I think you should.
There's a lot of people with like scenarios.
Yeah.
Too. It'd be like, what would happen if a girl got too horny?
Prose writing. Yeah.
And then people are like, I don't know, but you know what? I'm horny.
I'm the coach of
This is reminding me of something. Me being horny.
what would you say? And this is directed
Yes.
for Tommy. You got 12 kids.
Yeah.
What would you say? Your 25-year-old daughter came home with purple hair.
That's a question on Quora.
Like a joke answer?
No, give us
No.
the real answer about your
Who said
25-year-old
joke answer?
daughter.
Well, first off, I'm getting out the soundboard. I'm gonna. That soundboard acts as like an 8-ball.
Yeah.
You know, a magic 8-ball where you go, well, how do I feel?
Right.
And then you smash a button.
Killing spree.
That's what
yeah.
I say. I would say killing spree.
I would probably play the Naruto theme to her.
I
Yeah, so
was
she's 25, so you're like getting up there.
How old are you, Tommy?
26.
Okay, so you had this
So
girl.
if my daughter was a year young,
yeah.
The thing is, Tommy came out squirting.
You got someone pregnant when you were 3 months old.
yeah, which is awesome.
You forget about the 9 months it takes to cook. Great points.
Thank you.
Let him cook.
That's actually smart.
I'm really smart.
That was a smart pervert joke.
It's
Two
so important to do
separate
math.
geniuses.
She came home with purple hair. I'd say, get out. I'd say, get out the dye. You're doing mine now.
Oh, that's sweet.
And
Nice
we're doing.
bonding moment with your daughter who's your age.
And I say we're gonna be gay. We're gay. We're gay now.
Look at me.
We're gay in this household.
You're one of my 11 children.
I'm raising 12 gay sons
And one daughter.
and one gay daughter.
That's so progressive of you because a lot of dads wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Top comment. I like your hair.
Yeah, I would. I would probably. Honestly, I'd probably just go. Oh, I probably wouldn't say anything. If I have kids, I'm probably gonna just let them. I think just let them do whatever.
The thing is,
hair color is so not important on the
Yeah, I
list
don't
of
care.
things.
Yeah.
your daughter is dyeing her hair pink because she wants a reaction
Now I'll
out of
tell
you
you, if
too.
my son came home with purple hair, I'd get mad. I'd probably say something homophobic. Imagine that. Why don't you imagine something homophobic? That's what I said.
Debating whether you should say something or just say you
I'm
would
not
say
gonna-
something.
Yeah,
I'd smash his terrarium.
yeah. I would get rid of his ant farm. He's got one.
He's got
Yeah,
one. I
we
love
have a-
my kids. I give them ant farms. I call them my little bugs.
What would you guys say? Now you guys are wife guys. No one
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
knows this. But you're two married men.
Two married men, not to each other.
That is a lie. What would you guys say?
What would I say?
Yeah. So my 25-year-old daughter, she comes home. She's got purple hair.
25.
She's 25. I
Kitty.
say, how long has it been? Because I turn around, I have purple hair.
You take off your towel.
Yeah, you do the thing where she comes home late at night and you hit the lamp and you turn around in your chair and you go, well, we're gay.
It always goes back to that.
It's
Yeah,
the
but-
gifts of the Magi.
But you're in full Heath Ledger Joker makeup. And you're like, guess what? I'm weirder.
Why so also gay?
Why so also purple hair? It looks great, by the way, honey. Okay.
It runs in the family, I would say. That would be what I would say. And so you can't take that one, and that's what I would say.
It'd be funny to
sucks.
dye your baby's hair purple, like make your kid like a crust punk.
Yeah, you could have a.
They can't do anything about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they really
ma-
can't.
They're truly powerful. I mean, we saw that clip.
It'd
of
be
that
really funny
snake biting that baby.
It'd be really funny to give your baby like fake tattoos.
I don't know if anybody's ever done that.
Has anyone done that? Here's the thing. I shouldn't like if I have kids. I'd be like, let's give the baby a teardrop tattoo, you know, and then take them to the daycare, and then they're like, this is a lot, and I'd be like,
first of all, it is funny,
and I'd be like, first of all, it's a fucking bit and it's on Reels, so shut your mouth.
Yeah, you're a little scared by 2 million views because that's what you're looking at right now.
Dude, making your baby like tough.
You go to the daycare and they're like, we wanted to let you know this is not okay. Your baby has never killed someone. You cannot give him a teardrop
I'd be
tattoo.
like, don't say that about my son.
You know what?
He kills guys.
Due to your recent behavior, we cannot have you at Latin Kings preschool. It does not abide by our rules. I'm very into looking at the baby with the teardrop tattoo too and being like, how long you locked up?
Latin Kings preschool. We're sending him over to Crips preschool.
The 2 other great 80s films.
Oh, dude. That's great.
Yeah, so I think that's what I would say if my daughter came home with purple hair. Everything.
That's fair.
The whole Joker thing.
I'd be Joker.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Also, don't steal Jeremy's idea next time. He was gonna say that.
I'm sorry for just thinking. I'm sorry for getting in his brain.
Wait, no, I want to read one of these answers because
okay.
I like
we
them.
didn't read any of them.
I like them because it's like 100 answers of people trying to be like, I wouldn't care at all, but in like cool ways.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
one guy says, I love you, dear, but I liked it better when it was green. It's just like,
Oh yeah, because we have a.
You were good, Dad.
Did anyone say I'll do it too?
someone says, okay, this response wins in my book.
Okay, this wins the internet.
No one
is what
says that
they're
they would do
saying.
it too, or that they would be gay, or the Joker.
Well, you have to.
All right.
Oh, the Hank Hill from the show was answering one,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and I don't think he'd be cool with it.
No one said they would be the gay Joker.
Not one.
Yeah, well, guess what? You're listening to a little comedy podcast, so it gets crazy.
The thing, we're dealing with the 2020s comedy podcast culture. This is still like 2008 message boards, so they haven't unlocked.
Well,
gay
Has
Joker
anyone
yet.
asked on Quora, how do I win the internet?
No, I don't think so.
I want to
Maybe.
win.
Type it in.
Okay, well, first of all, I just want to say this one person who says, I would say you should have added some blue like with mine. I am 49, by the way.
Not a
That's a gr-
competition.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
How do I win the internet? Jeremy's looking. It's not going to tell you, Jeremy.
What do you mean? Why
It's
not?
not going to be that easy.
No one has asked, how do I win the internet?
49 is pretty young, though, to have a 25-year-old daughter.
It is. Well, but I mean, it's not crazy.
My dad's
young.
like 64.
Yeah. Well, but you could have a child at like 18 if you
yeah.
Or
wanted
3
to.
months.
Yeah. Or 3 months like
in
yours.
this universe that we're
Yeah.
With your young daughter.
hanging out in.
29 minus 25. 49 minus 25. That's just 24. That's kind of normal. Like that's a lot of like people are just like shooting those out.
Yeah, people do shoot those
Shouts out to you, Britton Dean.
Dude, my buddy had a kid in high school, and we would like watch.
She's 25 now.
We would like watch the kid when we were like 19. He'd be like 1, and I'd be like, "Is this allowed? Like, should we call someone?"
I think you should.
I
be
would like
arrested.
go to his apartment, and there would just be like a 1-year-old, and like I'd be like having a beer, and I'd be like, "I think all of
Well,
this."
you're underage drinking.
We're underage drinking, watching a kid, and I'm like, I think all of this is illegal. We're not like drunk,
Yeah.
you know,
Sure, yeah.
but we're having a beer, and I'm like, is this legal?
As long as you're respectful of the baby.
Having the baby feels more illegal than having
Yeah,
a beer, though.
it's
They should put you in jail for that, for being
They
a loving
should.
father. And that's what Obama was all about.
yeah for
That's what he tried to do.
that's what he tried to do.
That's what he tried to do. Do we want to do one more question here? We're a little over time.
Do we have a good one?
It's gotten somewhat off
Oh, yeah,
the
let's do
rails.
this one. We wanted to end on this one.
Oh, right. So, yeah, we
All right,
had to
hit
ask
the-
Tommy this.
Hit the Quora romance button.
Okay, so this is our love and romance questions for young and sexy singles.
This came in from Sergeant Extreme on our Discord.
The question is...
If I, as a male, edge myself for 3 hours, how intense will the orgasm probably be?
Pretty big.
I'm going to say through the moon.
We're going to the moon with this orgasm.
That's a long time.
It's shooting thousands of miles.
3 hours is a long time for like a movie. Like you could watch a full long movie.
Yeah, you start the Avengers and start edging.
while not coming.
If I edge myself to the Irishman,
Yeah. You're gonna paint that house. I'll tell you
how
that.
much am I gonna bust? Yeah, you're gonna paint that. That's
From the movie.
That's smart, Jeremy.
sorry.
I only do smart cum jokes today. Hey, respect, man, on that cum bit.
Oh, Robert De Niro's not that young. Oh, the computer's doing that.
The computer made him younger.
This is my favorite trend in film, by the way, is when I watched a bunch of Clint Eastwood movies in the spring for a thing I was doing, and every movie he's in where he's like 90, they make him look young and have him like punch dudes, and it is just someone who can barely move.
He also like gets pussy too. And I haven't really seen it, but I heard he gets laid in his movies now.
Yeah, he pipes him down. 90s.
He's
style.
like 90. Dude, I hope I'm asexual by I'm like 70. If I'm still like thinking about girls by the time I'm 70, I'm like, this got us the fucking end.
I'm edging myself for 3 hours.
Yeah. You're gonna.
I don't have time.
You're gonna bust. I
just
know.
want to watch the movie.
Yeah.
I would say how intense will this orgasm probably be? Really?
Is this guy like doing science?
Yeah.
Well, will it probably be is the thing too. There's really no way of knowing how freaking lit this orgasm is going to be.
Mike,
3 hours?
Mike Litt says, be careful when practicing edging.
Okay.
I had a partner that did it often, but by the time he was 35, he found it very difficult to get hard and was rarely able to climax.
Ooh.
Very frustrating because he still had a high sex drive.
Gun?
That was a gun. I've had it too quiet, but it was a gun.
What's the gun represent? Not getting hard.
I guess
shooting your dick, shooting your boner away.
It's probably shooting off your dick.
My boner died.
When you can't get hard.
Done.
You just gotta shoot that thing off. At the same time, though, that's a real warning. Yeah, here's my question. What's the diminishing returns of like how long you're edging before it just all feels the same? Like I bet like 5 minutes feels like a very long time, and then 3 hours is just like I could have shot.
That's Einstein's theory of relativity.
That's right.
That's true. Your dick will get younger.
You know when a train is passing you this direction and a guy's coming out the window, and then you're passing in this direction, coming out your window?
Yeah.
And the splat happens in a circle.
This one guy, Matthew Rockwell, says probably no more intense than an hour of edging. Which
That's
is good
exactly
advice.
what I asked.
Yeah, at that point.
There, you hit like an equilibrium.
Yeah, you get
where it's like a top. It's like when you drop something off a plane. It won't go faster after a certain distance.
Yeah,
it will just fall at a constant speed.
Is that true?
No.
I think so.
No,
or does it keep picking up speed?
It's 9.8 meters per second squared, right?
I know, but doesn't it reach a constant speed in like a vacuum?
Oh,
maybe in a vacuum? Because there's no gravity?
It's a vacuum, why is there gravity?
We can't be talking about this. They don't want us to talk about this.
I hate our physics discussions.
Let's talk about coming.
I think I remembered something like that from high school. Yeah, I like that. I like that noise a lot.
I'm getting scared because I'm wrong about science.
Anyways,
publicly.
I don't know anything about science, but there's got to be a constant speed in edging where it doesn't increase.
There must be a maximum blast.
That's the point. I was trying to say something kind of smart, but
there must be a maximum blast.
Are you looking that up?
I'm reading. No, I'm just reading.
Don't look that up. Whatever I said, don't.
No.
Wait.
Just
Here's a good
believe me.
answer.
Just believe what I said.
Former worker B OFF says better than a straight beat it and shot it.
But it's all caps. Beat it and shot it. So you know that he's shot that shit.
Just beat it and shot it.
Wait, what was this top answer here?
Look, I did this today. I was edging for almost 3 hours from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. When I finally came, it was explosive. Besides the time I smoked weed, this orgasm was the strongest I ever had. It was just amazing. Usually the semen dribbles out, but this time it squirted 5 times. I expected it to just dribble out, but instead it went up to my chest. I was so surprised. What? I had actually masturbated 2 times before this, but it was a couple hours before.
God.
Both times had medium amounts of semen. After I edged for 3 hours, not only was the orgasm amazing, literally explosive, but my semen shot out 5 times.
How many lies
seriously.
are compacted
This is
in
so.
this
I
one?
can't tell if you're really good at reading stuff or if this is well written.
It's very bolded. A lot of bolded
It's
words.
very bold, both in font and in gall, to lie so many times.
Quora
in
is
a row.
amazing for just the sheer.
Yeah.
I did this today, and here's everything.
Is this Barack Obama?
I was going to say.
I shot.
I was editing
5
for
times.
6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It was the most explosive shot I've done.
Yeah, the cum just dribbles out, but it shot 5 times.
This one guy, John Hambrick, says, how old are you to have been able to achieve this? I'm just getting into my mid-50s and would like to make this happen. And then the guy said, I love edging.
Yeah, it's true. It is true.
I love edging.
I love
Thanks
edging.
for that.
And his name is Eddie. Eddie loves
edging.
Eddie edging.
Eddie edging.
Oh, first merch idea drop. We're making the Eddie edging shirts.
It's got a picture
Edge, and edgy.
Oh, God.
You know that cartoon?
Yeah, edge, and edgy.
Edge, and edgy. Edgy Murphy.
He was already pretty edgy. He was really swinging for the fences. All right, this podcast is to end.
Yeah, all right,
Yep.
it's done.
All right, so
We have to ask Quora. Do you have any questions you want to ask for Quora? Anybody? Tommy, you have a question you want to ask Quora?
No, I got nothing. I'm thinking if I have any questions and was I wondering anything?
Yeah, trying to think of what we were thinking. What was the movie idea we had? We could pitch it to the Quora people.
Yeah, is black belt karate chimp funny?
Oh, let's do that.
okay.
I mean, they made Cocaine Bear. They should let us make that fucking movie.
Yeah, I felt like Cocaine Bear was a fun topic that failed on execution in many ways.
I didn't
although
see
enjoy
it.
I had the new movie pass, so I'm out seeing movies.
I gotta get that, man. I heard it's like what.
it's
30
It's $20, and you can see like 4 movies a month.
Yeah, that's so all your money's worth.
thing is,
it costs $16, $18 to go to a movie.
If you go once, you're good, and then
good.
you can go 3 more times.
Yeah, that's it.
It really is the ultimate stand-up comedian utility belt tool because you're the only one who is free at 2 p.m. to go see the movie.
Yeah, unless you work 5 days a week like me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're still
Most
like,
people.
is it that night a lot of the time though?
It's during the day I work,
Okay.
you know, and then I go out at night and do stuff.
That's pretty lit.
Yeah, it's pretty lit. And then I wake up and I go, God, I'm so tired. Every day. I'm like, fucking
Shit. I wish I was seeing a movie.
God damn, I'm tired again. I keep getting tired.
Tommy, thank you so much for coming on
Thanks
the
for
show.
having me, you guys.
That's we're doing it.
I had a fun
What do you
time.
want to plug on the fucking program?
If you want to listen to my podcast, you can. It's called We Cool. It's a podcast where we apologize for stuff.
Oh, okay.
And people write in apologies, and we read listeners' apologies. That was hard doing that over the music.
You got it. You keep going.
Yeah, we read listener apologies.
Cool.
People will be like, "I'm sorry, I did this," or
It's
they
like a
demand
confessions
apologies.
podcast.
It's like a confessions podcast,
That's cool.
That's
yeah.
pretty. That's really
You're helping
revealing.
people go to heaven.
huh?
You're helping people make
How'd
it to
they go
heaven.
to
We're not
heaven.
letting anybody in.
Upstairs.
What?
I'm not
But
letting
they're
anybody in. I'm
confessing.
sending everybody to limbo.
Oh, nice. That's
Middle.
better than hell.
All right.
I wouldn't send anyone to hell.
That's nice of
I'm
you.
a nice guy.
This simply must end.
All right.
All right. Question everything.